Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video by Alpha Diving Solutions. Today we're servicing a vessel that has some light growth on it. Here we see some Lacy 2 worm on the prop speed of the running gear. Just a little tiny dust from sediment in the ocean. Here on the right is paint is missing, and which is exposing it to the ocean, causing there to be rusting. And now you know we always got to clean the anodes, keep them nice and exposed. That's what keeps the metal from rusting. You gotta get your sacrificial metals clean. Here on the running gear, I found where the prop speed is starting to fail. You can see where it's starting to bubble, which causes issues when you rub against it, so it's no longer working properly. When it does work properly, Lacy 2 worm will just come right off with a little gentle brush, as you'll see me demonstrate here. Further on along the running gear, found the paint where the paint was starting to bubble. Also some more rust spots along the edge there. This paint is fairly older, so you can see where it's starting to crack and fail. Once again, gotta clean our anodes. What I'm doing here is I'm scraping the hard calcium that builds up over time when the anode burns. It creates a shell around the anode, which prevents it from working properly. Again, so this is on the strut of the running gear. You see some more metal that is exposed to the elements of the ocean. A little bit of rust, some more rust right there. Cracking paint. Now we're on the keel of the vessel. Here there's several spots where the metal is exposed to the elements. Here as well, you can see where the paint's starting to bubble and fail. This is very common for along the keel, since it is the lowest part of the vessel, prone to touching objects that are in the water that we can't see from above. Here's some more of that rust. This is along the shaft of the running gear. Here in these little white spots, that's where the biocide's starting to fail. Nice clean looking prop. Cleaned anodes. Here we're just using our gloves to try to preserve as much paint as we can. Gloves have the least abrasive cleaning tools we have in our arsenal. Here again you see where it has a lighter color than the rest of the paint around it. This is actually where a rather bigger sized bubble was starting to form underneath the paint. And the paint is completely gone in this section here. It's more towards the bow of the vessel. Also prone to receiving most of the in-water damages. A little rust on the hull here. Lacy tube-worm around this time of the year is very aggressive in its growth, especially like exposed metals or failing paint. And you see on the outer edges of this piece here, we have rust also forming. These about increments of every 2 or 3 feet and find rust spots along the hull. And chipping paint. More biocide failure spots. Definitely another area to clean. Or the outer shell just fall right off. Here we're cleaning the AC intake. They shut off the intake so none of this stuff would get sucked up in there. Lots of growth around moving water areas. big clump right there. Get out of here. And while we're doing this, we're always wearing fully protective clothing. Gloves, masks, hood. Just protect us from any of the growth down here. Might cause itchiness, rashes, wildlife. Here we also find another spot which has been exposed. Try to get rid of as much growth as we can that is on the exposed metal. And for the last, my favorite part, a little pressure washing. Definitely gets all the growth off very easily, especially when there's prop speed. Here we use a turbo nozzle to help with the cleaning process and dealing with the water element. It creates a cavitation cone that blows off the growth. Nice and clean looking. Probably my favorite tools that we have in our arsenal. Well, thank you again for watching. This has been another video by Alpha Diving Solutions.